Did you know that your beloved pet might be right beside you at this very moment and that you could reunite with the same pet in a future incarnation? Hello everyone, welcome to the Life Beyond Death channel. Let's explore how the animal's spiritual evolution is made. But first, I would like to thank you for being here. Please subscribe to help us to continue creating, and your like is the way to tell us that our content is being useful to you as well. My gratitude for your kindness. We, human beings, reincarnate with the purpose of evolution, learning, and healing. When we are on Earth, we can reincarnate in the same family, becoming the parent or child of someone we were connected to in a previous life, or even the sibling of our parents, and so on. When we reincarnate with the same spirits in different forms multiple times, we build a deep bond rooted in shared affinities and feelings that draws us closer to one another. This is why we often feel a deep connection with a close friend, sibling, uncle, or parent. Because you have already journeyed together for a long time. And what about animals? Can it happen to them too? Yes, a pet can reincarnate in the same family because they don't take long to return to the world. After all, they aren't sinners, they don't wish harm, and they are beings of nature. Domestic animals are more evolved than wild ones. They reincarnate in search of knowledge and experience. Only those who have gone through it know the pain of losing a pet when they die. Our brothers and companions on the earthly journey have short physical lives compared to humans, but like us, they do indeed have an immortal spirit that is constantly evolving. Animals like insects do not yet possess an individual emotional identity, functioning more as a collective intelligence. However, more evolved beings like mammals and birds do possess individualized spirits in varying degrees of evolution. Every living creature in the universe created by God is compelled to struggle for the attainment of progress. It is a long journey through tens of millions of incarnations. The animal soul, still very distant in the human species or in some similar one, always advancing towards higher levels of consciousness. One day, reason will surpass instinct. Since they do not have free will, they are not responsible for their actions. As they lack self-awareness, they are not subject to the expiatory process, which means they do not need to reincarnate with the reason to repair their mistakes as we all do. Some animals have an intense sensibility with the spiritual world phenomena, what could be considered as mediumship in the earth terminology, since they can sense something in the air and are generally correct. Additionally, they act as antennas that pick up negative energy from people who do not wish well for their owners. Animals are assisted at the time of their passing by specialized spirits who receive them into the spiritual realm, whether they have individual souls or are more evolved. Efforts are made to place together spirits that have already lived together, which facilitates the development of feelings, something fundamental for the evolution of the spirit. Animals, especially domesticated ones like dogs and cats, learn from us, their brothers and teachers. During the time they spend by our side, they go through various experiences, and it is possible, and even quite common, for them to remain for some time alongside their owners in spirit after they die, and to return multiple times to the same home, inhabiting other bodies. Reincarnation allows for the affectionate reunion between animals and humans. There are various types of assistance for deceased animals depending on the situation, especially in cases of sudden or violent death, allowing for better recovery of their paraspirit. There are numerous facilities and structures suitable for meeting the different needs where animals are treated. There is a spiritual colony in the fourth dimension that coexists parallel to the Earth's physical biosphere, which is the set of regions on the planet where life exists. Many people think that spiritual colonies are far above the physical realm, and generally they are, but not in this case. It would be very complex for these thousands of small souls that inhabit our planet to be moved far away from the biosphere and then quickly return in new incarnations, which are often very brief. There are places in the spiritual realm, it can be called spiritual cities, that welcomes all mammals, both small and large, while insects, reptiles, birds, and marine animals remain even closer to their habitat when they pass away. When an animal dies physically, its soul is received by human spirits dedicated to post-life care. It is healed of its earthly ailments and recovers much faster than humans do, soon ready to occupy a new body according to its reincarnatory plan. There are other similar colonies in each spiritual city. Hundreds of collaborators work in each nucleus. It is common for spirits who were veterinarians when incarnated on Earth to continue performing this function in these colonies. A medium, during spiritual detachment, visited one such colony and confirmed this by meeting a veterinarian named Paulo, who was her neighbor when incarnated and had died prematurely. In the afterlife, he continued to practice the profession he loved so much with great dedication. The colony has large pastures, abundant vegetation, and lush nature, as well as incredible leisure places for animals. Some mediums report having seen large and beautiful lakes where deceased animals, especially dogs, enjoyed themselves. It is an environment of great happiness and harmony, even among different species. It is through contact with human beings that animals will make their evolution. It is our responsibility guides them through the light with our love and care. When we love our animal and give it love, care, and attention, when it passes away, friendly spirits bring it back so that we don't miss it. We are here to assist it on its journey, which is why those who mistreat an animal go against the laws of God, for His laws are about the preservation of nature. Certainly, anyone who kicks or mistreats an animal is someone who has yet to learn the true essence of love. Inevitably, such a spirit will need to return many times until this noble lesson is fully understood. When human beings learn that animals are beings of nature, creatures of God who deserve respect, love, and care, and that they are not soulless objects without feelings, there will surely be a much greater evolution in the human species. Then love will prevail, and violence and mistreatment will not exist in such a grand scale. When they learn to look at a pet with the eyes of the soul and understand that they are here only to send love and make us better people, perhaps we will have less need for so many incarnations. Once we are incarnated as human beings, we cannot reverse the law of evolution by reincarnating as animals. We have much to learn from the unconditional love that animals offer. Many of them embrace their differences and instinctively support those who take longer to learn, sensing that spiritual progress unfolds at its own pace for each of us. If humans could embody this same respect and love for one another, our collective journey would be much smoother. By lifting each other up, we could alleviate much of the suffering that exists in this world, creating a far more harmonious and compassionate place to live. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Your support means a lot to us. Please, don't forget to like our video and subscribe to receive more content like this. Take care of your mind, body, and spirit. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.